Ohayo gozaimasu. Oh boy, it's gonna be a scorcher. Maybe not. Maybe not. What are we doing today? It's the morning glory time. I am going to plant to string these morning glory. See, the city gave us these plants and they asked me if I wanted. I said yes, so I'm going to plant. Good morning. But I heard that morning glory could be a pain in the neck, that you can't get rid of them. So this is going to be an experiment right here. So I have this string. I'm going to string them. And as soon as they look as if they're going to get a little tatty, I'm going to get rid of them because I don't want them taking over this place. I don't even know why the city would give us this thing if it's not, if it's invasive. So here it goes. Okay, so this is how I see the Japanese people do it. They tend to string these things up. So I'm gonna go all the way up there. Can you guys see? Morning. Oh boy. I gotta raise this up. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, you'll see the finished product. I am okay. That might be it. Okay. I pull it tight. So that one is strong. I'm gonna wrap this baby around here. Right? That's it. I got two more to go. Two more to go. How y'all doing? Thanks for watching. Today I'm stringing the morning glory. This thing is kind of high. But do you know yesterday morning I came out to water my plants and Mr. Monkey was over here having dessert. Yes, having a good dessert. Enjoying, reaping where he has not sowed. Yes, silly bad. How y'all doing? Are you guys gardening by any means? If you're gardening, what are you planting? I'm just giving this a little time, and then sorry, I'm gonna go like so. not walking these days because the, the bears are out. Just so you know. This Guyanese girl ain't about to be eaten by no bear. I don't want an encounter. I'm trying to put this net, but this is going to be a big problem because taking it down, I have to unravel all the dead morning glory. And that in a net is not a good thing. I tried it with string beans and oh boy, that was not the business. Too much work. Okay, so I'm kind of eyeballing it here, how much string. So let me just tie this one. They never said how to tie them. I think there must be a method how the Japanese do it, but all I see that they do this and they're making what they call the green curtain. They put it in front of their windows and it run up in front of their windows or on the side of their house to give a shade. Let me tell you, this sun's so hot. Hey, you need a shade of a mango tree. So we're gonna go up here, like so. Stay there. I'm gonna bring this one out like a fan, so I get like that shape. And there I have it. So I'm just string it around. Hello, my lovely. I think these are purple. They gave me some seeds from the city for pink and white, I think, but I don't want them. I don't have time to do seedlings. So let's see my handiwork for today. That's what's happening. That's what happened. Finish that. So I was supposed to give these water, but they don't need water. The ground is wet. And yes, I'm using boxes. Amazon boxes, any box. I don't have time to be buying planters and plastic. And I have all these boxes people throwing away. So off we go to the next adventure in the garden. This is my compost. I gotta turn this soon, but it's breaking down nicely. I gotta cover it as well. Okie doke. Next stop is basil. Hello, my lovely. Well, I realized I had this basil in the shade, like it didn't like shade. Oh, look at, man, she bloomed since I put her here. Yes, she's been blooming. Yes, Siri Bab. That's that. This is a next compost bin for throwing grass and scraps and so on. Underneath here is sweet potato. So I need to pull some weeds in the sweet potato. So let's do it. Let's do it. The thing about it is, when I create all these barriers to get rid of monkey action, then it's a pain in the neck to me because I gotta undo everything to do my job. And if you know anything about monkeys, they get good memory. Once they learn your farm, they come back every year, same place, same time. should. So this plastic was what I had soil in some time ago, and I just put it here to cover the soil. So I can just water the plant like that. Hope you guys enjoy my videos, the profit reels. This week I couldn't get the video up early. You know, sometimes it's a chore, but I love doing it. But this weekend I was having some difficulty with the videos, editing the videos. So here goes. Finish this part. So I'm going to pull it down. This is a hard wire mesh and another knit. You know what just occurred to me? People are like monkeys. Them people who are pests in your life, sometimes they just go away, you know. They just learn you and come back to use you. This farm here, this what I call my farm, my garden, monkeys would learn a spot where you grow something, and they come every year at that time. I planted strawberries, and I thought that I got it covered this time. I got a mesh, I covered it and everything, clipped it, everything. You know those darn monkeys come back at midday and beat me to my game? Yes. May only get one strawberry this year. And I had some nice ones coming up, but they're gonna call them children and we gonna eat, and so a monkey beat me to my game. Once you have a spot, they learn it and they come every time. Same spot. But they haven't gotten my sweet potatoes here. They never got into this box. But if they figure out how to move this mesh, crap out, smoke my pipe, they will be back. So with monkeys, you got to be on top of your game all the time. You got to be moving and changing. Metaphor for life. Metaphor for life. You got to shake it up. It's not always smooth sailing. I don't know if it ever was. It was never smooth sailing. So I got good things going on here. Not too much weeds in this one, in this part. Yeah. This is nice sweet potato. All of this is sweet potato, so I don't have any cleaning to do here. But I gotta find, and there's water in here. So they don't need too much water. It rained a lot. So it's gonna rain tomorrow. So it's time to pull this down. Be good. Okie dokie. This is my peanuts. I don't know what's going on with this peanut. This peanut not thrive, not thrive. You know, I think Somebody say, I don't even know what to do with this peanut pie not right. Hello, my lovely. What going on? What, man? What, man? What going, man? You get nice flower, but me not see no action. What going on? You got flowering, but the plant ain't growing big. Somebody said they gave my tomatoes sugar and baking soda. I want to try it on baking soda. Yeah, I want to try it on this plant. I'm gonna try a little bit and see. Hey, I don't know for myself, but I will mix baking soda and sugar and put it at the root of this plant. If you live, you live. If you dead, well, what am I gonna do? These are my things here. My things. Yes. Okay. So I got baking soda in here. I have sugar here. I have a little scale here. I don't know, somebody say 3 grams to 5 grams. I think so. Alrighty. 3 grams to 5 grams. So this is 3 grams. So this gotta come to hey. I'm weighing my thing. 1 gram. Hey, what going on here? Oh my goodness, these grams. 15 grams. Look, I can just eyeball this thing. Me don't even know how to measure this thing. I'm looking for trouble. Hey. You don't even know the right amount. 20 grams of sugar. And I'm going to put 20 grams of baking soda. This is my scale and my sugar thing. 20, maybe 25. You know, I should have just go with scoop. See? 25 grams. My people, I don't know if it's the right thing, but I gotta try it. Because they say put sugar in your thing. So this is the sugar. I'm melting the sugar. Sugar. 25 grams, 20 grams of sugar and 25 grams of baking soda. I mix it in this water. I don't know if it's the right concoction, but there might be something here. It feels right. So I'm going to give it to my peanuts. Come back here. I'm going to let y'all know how this work out. So this is the lab right here. This is baking soda in this OxyClean thing. The sugar, the scale, right there. Okie dokes. But actually they said it's good for tomatoes. So let's go around and go to the tomatoes. I got major work to do. Y'all gonna see my concoction over here. This is my own garden, but I can't go in properly. Look. All this to keep the monkeys out of my business. Oh, they're making it a big job for me. So let me pull this. This bramble is full of thorns. So I gotta go in here and give these guys the treatment. So I gotta these are like weights I put down here to keep the monkeys out. Okay. Devil and saint all gotta walk. Huh. Everybody gotta work. They said when there was slavery, not only the black man walk, the white man had to walk too. Because he have to work day and night to keep people enslaved. True to God thing. So here we go. Gotta go in here and pull the weeds. So I got tomato ripen already. I have eggplant, small white ones, and we have these coming up. So I'm gonna treat them to the sugar solution. This is a lot for a little garden. It is. I gotta do so much to keep the pest out. My people, if you see how I duck into this thing, look at me. Oh, I duck right in here. I got to buy a hose because I got to duck out and hold it more. Oh, my lovelies. Get all these old leaves. Oh, it smells heavenly in here. Smells like tomato. So nice. I put this plastic because we had excessive rain and I didn't want this ground to become too waterlogged. But I keep the weeds as mulch. Oh, the bugs ate up this whole pepper plant. thinking I knew this pepper was coming along, but I don't see any pepper. Okay. I don't want the garden very bald. I just want it nice and homely. Let me take out this plastic from here. I don't need this anymore. But I have a pepper in here. So these dead leaves, I gotta pick them out. And I don't want this stem. I don't want anything below here. Yeah, people say, must wear gloves. Listen, I can't feel anything when I'm wearing gloves. I gotta feel. For the enemies of your garden, they plot, steal, lay in wait. That's what these monkeys doing over here. And such is life. I wonder when humans do come to themselves that certain things are a danger and certain incidences are planned for their life. Oh, that one looks so good. Hello, Mama. You look so good. You're not hemmed down by all the weeds. And hello, Mama. I don't know who come in here and bite you up so. This poor plant. And over here, we have a tomato. Thank you. I have a tomato here. And this one is going over that way. So I'm going to try to turn her out. I'm going to turn her out so she can give tomatoes outside of the box. Maybe if it gets too heavy, I'm just going to, oh, no, maybe that's not the right direction. Let her lie down. Let this tomato lie down. Maybe sometime I'll put a stick across to brace her up. But I got a brace here, and then I'm going to let her go that way. Yeah. And they say tomato and the baking soda water is supposed to work magic. Well, this is not the ideal situation here. Pepper and tomato are cousins. They're not supposed to be in the same place, but because they tend to carry the same diseases and same vulnerabilities. But this is what I'm working with. So I'm going to leave you guys here with this to go talk to my Facebook people. This is the eggplant, white eggplant, and I have some cherry tomatoes coming up, and all along there, they're coming along. So I will catch y'all later. Take care. Bye. Let me bring this in to make a nice picture. Let me see. Eggplant, if I can get the eggplant in it as well, that is good.